Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Welcome to Sri Aram Jain Vidyashram Online Teaching Academy Ekalaiva. Class 2, Subject English. Today I am going to teach you a lesson. The name of the lesson is Out with the Goats, written by Johanna Spieri. Heidi is the story of 5-year-old girl who goes to live with her grandfather high up in the Alps mountain. Here, she meets Peter, who looks after her grandfather's goats. In this part of the story, Heidi and Peter spend a day on the mountain. Now, let us look into the line-by-line explanation of the lesson. One morning, Heidi and Peter started to walk towards the mountain meadows. Heidi went with Peter when he took her grandfather's goats to graze on the field over a hill. Started is the past tense of start. Meadows. Open fields of grass is known as meadows. You can see the meadows in this picture. There was not a cloud in the blue sky. The sky was clear and blue. The green sides of the mountains were covered with flowers, blue, red, yellow, white and gold. The hillside was bright with flowers of every color. Covered is the past tense of cover. Up and up, Peter and Heidi went till they came to a special meadow high up in the mountain. They walked to a meadow close to the hilltop. Went is the past tense of go. Came is the past tense of come. Peter lay down on the warm ground and closed his eyes. Peter lay down and fell asleep. Lay is the past tense of lie. Closed is the past tense of close. The goats wandered away among the bushes and the rocks nearby. The goats went about to graze. Wandered away means moved or walked away. Here, the goat wandered away. Heidi stood on the grass and looked around her. Heidi started to enjoy the view. Stood is the past tense of stand. Looked is the past tense of look. Far below was the valley. She saw the valley below the meadows. Valley, a low area between hills or mountains. You can see the valley in this picture. In front of Heidi was a large snowfield. A large snowfield was right in front of her. Snowfield, area of land always covered with snow. Here you can see the snowfield in this picture. To her left were green bushes. Her left side was covered with green bushes. Behind her were high mountains. There were high mountains behind her. Heidi had never felt so happy in her life. Heidi had never been happy earlier, but now she was very happy. She looked happily at the golden sunlight and breathed in the fresh air. She was delighted to enjoy the golden sunlight and breathed in the fresh air. Had is the past tense of has and have. Felt is the past tense of feel. Breathed is the past tense of breathe. She also smelled the sweet smell of the flowers. She smelled the scent of the flowers. Smelt is the past tense of smell. It was a perfect place, thought Heidi. She wished she could stay there forever. Thought is the past tense of think. Let's continue the lesson in the next class. Thank you, children.